Oh boy, this is not something I expect to be doing on Halloween night. Especially since I recorded episode Luigi's Mansion 64.5 yesterday instead of tonight. In case you're wondering, it's like almost 11 right now, like the time I would normally record on Tuesday. In case you want to know that, anyways, mentioning that because I'm assuming the way I'm gonna structure this video, whatever, might be a bit confusing. But yeah. So after I recorded XD's last video, episode 19, like the day after, I think it was just the day after, I was trying to do some stuff off screen. And while I did that, I noticed the issue I didn't know about before with how the regular saves work with Dolphin. Because I think before that I never like made regular saves off screen while doing off screen stuff. For a certain reason, I wanted to use a regular save for something. In the video, I'm going to explain it later, so I'm not going to go into much detail about that now. But while I was doing that, I was trying to figure out like why it happened and like what to do about it or whatever. And while I was doing it, I like prepared in advance stuff for next episode because I was assuming I'd be talking about it for next episode because I feel like it'd be good to like talk about in case it affects the how the playthrough goes and yeah. So like at first I think I figured out how the issue worked or whatever, and I found a way like I can like deal with it or whatever. And then I did something kind of stupid, and I like made it so I couldn't regular save anymore, and I thought like that would be the end of it. I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Like it's been on my mind like since then. I even mentioned it during Luigi's Mansion 64.5's last episode, episode 5, because like it was on my mind during that recording happened in the middle of all this shit. So yeah. But I decided like I even looked up like how to like this is why I was so sure about it before because I looked up how what I can do about it for and from what I read like actually I don't know if I want to talk about this later or not, but no, whatever. So like the issues I okay, so anyways I so I decided to look up see if there's anything I can do about the issue I had, if there's any way I could actually make it so I could regular save. There was another way I could was it actually like really hopeless, but the way this regular saves work from what I looked up online, it worked the way I thought it thought it was, the way I figured out how it worked. So like by that logic, that means it was actually hopeless. Then I screwed myself over and I actually made it so I couldn't save anymore. And that's like the state I was in. That's how I assumed it was the case before I recorded Luigi's Mansion 64.5, and I talked about it then. But if you watch that video, you saw I put up in scrolly text like I tried to mess around with it a bit anyways, like afterward because it was still on my mind. I wanted to do something about it, and I'm like, actually, like for what I looked up, didn't see like any like other way I could fix it or whatever. So, but like you know what, it was still on my mind. Is like, is it really hopeless? I want to like mess around a bit and see if I can actually do something about it. There was ways like I thought in my head like it might be able to do something about it. That might have worked. I'm like, it probably won't, but I guess I could give it a shot. And I did actually figure out a way I could like salvage things, and I could actually save after all. And then later on today, a few hours ago, I figured out an even better way of actually fixing the issue. The thing is, like, I've prepared stuff in advance. Like, instead of like all this stuff happening, like me figuring out how things work and just talking about it in the next episode, I've been like gradually doing stuff in advance for it. So I'm like, okay, actually figured out a way to do it. And like my knowledge of it now is like different from what I prepared before because I did it like gradually over time instead of doing it all at once. So I'm like, I guess technically what I made was like might like go to waste or whatever, but like I worked on enough. Like I still want to like show off what I made, whatever. Like I don't want it to go to waste or whatever. But I'm like, it's gonna be like really confusing if I just put it like into the episode. So I'm like, you know what? If I really don't want it to go to waste, I think like the best like compromise is to just make this its own video. It's at this point, and then when I do episode 20, I could just put a link to this video or whatever. I'm assuming I'm just gonna put this on my like secondary channel or whatever. Although I'll put this up before I have it. I do episode 20, I might as well. So for all I know, like you're probably seeing this video linked from that video. I'll probably link to it somewhere, because otherwise I feel like no one's gonna watch this otherwise. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do about it. But anyways, I'll say right now, up to this point, I'm just like for the video. I'm assuming I'm just gonna have up what I made beforehand. Like I could just let you know, what's gonna be up is like it. I at first assumed this would be part of episode 20, so just letting you know, it might seem kind of weird because that's not actually what's gonna happen. But yeah, then later on, so it'll be like from the perspective from me on Halloween night, and then from here on out, it'll be like yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever, me, and then it'll be back to me, present me, quote unquote. Like I'll explain like how I fixed the problem, whatever. Yeah, it's a bit awkward how I'm like making this video, but like I wanted to explain like what the hell's going on with this video first, and then I show off the past stuff, and then I'll explain how I fixed things or whatever. So anyways, yeah, dogs are. So, yeah, so after all that text or whatever, you're probably wondering, oh boy, how long is it going to take CS-Masyet to do something really freaking stupid and permanently make it so he can't save at all anymore? How long will that take? Will he actually remember that save shit and like make precautions enough to not do that stuff? Oh boy, I bet probably wouldn't surprise you if that ended up happening at some point, but you probably wouldn't expect me that to happen like only about an hour or two after making all that text shit in the first place. Because oh boy, yeah, so I had the bright idea of deciding, hey, what if I delete the save data, the regular save data in Dolphin for XD, could I just save whatever, like for any save state, and that like would that help fix the problem? Like if I wanted to save for a previous save that way, the answer is no. Now I can't regular save at all anymore, no matter what. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I can just load up the save states to like have my saves. I can still do it that way just fine. I just can't regular save anymore. So yeah, I feel like things will be fine. It'll just be weird that I can't do it anymore. It is pretty dumb that I had to do something like that, because I think before I tried to sorry, it's weird to be talking like this because I don't have my headset on right now for me just doing this talky stuff right now. It's a bit weird for me. Yeah, it's like 10:16. The same day I made the text. I'm still gonna keep all that text up. I'm not gonna change any of that after what I've just done, because I'd spent a while doing all that shit. So yeah. But yeah, so I will not be able to do that anymore. Probably won't even start the episodes loading up the regular save anymore. I mean, they were like all older ones or whatever. They were like, after I made the saves at the end of the episode, like I would have to reload anyways. So I was thinking about stopping to do that anyways. Now I have an excuse, I guess. But yeah, yeah, yeah. In a nutshell, I'm an absolute dumbass. Oops. Yeah. Anyways, it was weird because I think when I was testing before, I think I did try to delete it before, and I think I loaded it up and it let me save again. I think it's because this time when I tried, I loaded up and I made like a new save whatever. Like, I actually load up the game, like, all the way to the title screen, and then I loaded the save state. It's probably what the difference was. That's why that happened. But yeah, from now on, I can't do that anymore, and I guess hopefully I won't impact things too much. It should still be fine. It's not something I really like matter that much technically, so I don't know why the Dolphins like that in the first place. It's weird, but yeah, like I deleted it in the way I can't get it back. I should have like maybe like transferred it or something. I think there's a way to transfer it, the file or whatever. I should have done that. I didn't think there would be an issue. That's why I didn't think about that when I did that. So yeah, oops. Okay, so this is seem really weird from my perspective because I'm recording this basically right after the thing I recorded before. But I'm gonna have like the past stuff I did in the middle. Yeah. I was also like I checked the recordings I made before. It's you could. I'm pretty sure you could tell this is not scripted at all. Sorry, I kept saying like over and over again. I'm bad at explaining things even with a script, let alone without one. So bear with me. But anyways, as I mentioned before, I'm assuming I mentioned before like I deleted the save, and then like I completely screwed me over because of how I thought it worked before. How it worked before is I have to the save has to like be the same as the other one. So obviously that should mean if I delete the save that would like make it completely hopeless. I can't save it all anymore, which make you wonder like why the hell did I do that in the first place? Because I think there was some point like I did that and it worked, and then there was I think it was like the circumstances of how I went about doing that. I guess like the save like came back. It was weird, but then when I tried it again, I'm like, oh, well, like it'll keep coming back. Then maybe like I can somehow find a way to delete it and fix it that way. And it just didn't let me save it all. So actually, maybe that's why I decided to try it again. Like what I ended up doing, the first way I was like looking like if like do I have a backup save of like my playthrough somewhere else? I didn't think so because of like when I deleted it, it didn't go into like the recycle bin or something. I just deleted it permanently. Actually, can I show off what it looks like when I like actually look at this here? I picked the wrong option. Can I capture this? Is it not possible? There we go. So, like, was in here, and if I delete something here, I get just from this thing here. So no, there's no way to get it back. So, can you see if I go over? Yeah, you can. I think. Yeah, it'll get rid of it permanently. I'm pretty sure. But I'm like, did I save it somewhere else? Because as you can see, there's a memory card B here too. I think I remember like putting stuff over there. I actually did have an XD file there. I moved over there, but it was from like sometime 4 years ago. I guess I moved it there because I wanted to replay it again, but I didn't want to get rid of my save. So that's what I ended up doing. I'm like, okay, it's a completely different file. Surely if I move that over to A, that file, and then I load up my current save state and I save over it, it won't work, right? But I actually tried that and it actually did work, which is weird. Like that doesn't make any sense at all. So I'm like, I thought it had to be the same. So for what so what I assumed the logic was like, okay, maybe it's because that progress on that old file was earlier than how it is now technically. I guess if my progress early enough in general, no matter what, maybe it's due to playtime or something like that. I don't know. It lets me do it that way, which doesn't really make any sense. But I'm like, by that logic, so when I deleted my save before, I didn't like make. I think I did make a new game, whatever, but I didn't play it at all. So I'm like, if I do that, but I actually like play through it enough that I save as early as possible, and then I save over that way while at work. And I actually tested it out, and it did. And now I'm actually confident enough I'll show this off. I did make a backup save of this, by the way, so I should be fine to delete it this time, which I just did, yeah. So I'll show that off right now. Yeah, let me get out of this screen now. In fact, I actually, like, there was something, like I said before, I think I mentioned this before, actually record the actual XD this time, yeah. I think I mentioned, like, there's something I had to do because, like, I wanted to, like, reload or whatever. Because I, like, That's why I made a regular save, because I'll try to catch for a pinch or whatever, right? I'm like, I didn't want Gligar there, but like I had to save because I messed up stuff with a regular save. But I had like a past save state before. I'm like, I can save with that one, so I can actually like undo the Gligar thing, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna play. Oh, whoops! I picked the wrong thing. That scared me for a second. I'm like, oh. So it actually shows that it doesn't even matter if I make my name CS-Masyet either. It's fine. Yeah, like old file it was. That's why. I can speed this up. Like if it messes with the recording, who cares? It's just because it's just for me showing something off. So whatever. There's actually an option to speed it up the game, or is it? I forgot where it was. Well, Square. I guess you watched the. Oh, here it is. Like makes things lag or whatever. Like the video is just for this, so whatever. Like, I'm making the emulator actually speed up. I'm not doing this in editing. Like, I'm talking normally, so, yeah. Technically in editing, I can make myself talk normally. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'll put it back. Actually, no, I'll make this... I'll still speed it up so I can get through this faster. Probably... Yeah, it looks really weird. I'm sorry about that, but whatever. Sometimes, yeah, speeding up causes... issues like that. This is why I never do this in recording normally. Okay, put it back now. When I tested it before I did the speed up thing, it didn't cause graphical issues like this, but it worked when I did it last time, so I'm assuming it'll be fine. Yeah. I'm assuming things will still be fine, I hope. I know a way to fix this, so even when I load up the save later, I think it might still appear, but if I think I could just close the window and I'll be fine. At least I hope so. I think this has happened before off screen, so I'm not concerned. Anyways, I just saved there, right? So I'm going to load this save state. This is just me doing a few things off screen. That's like what was like before the Gligar thing. So that's what I want to do. I want to save over that. Yeah, have this save. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's letting me save this one. Yeah. So if this happens again, all I need to do, if I really have to, is I could just delete the save, and then make a new save like that, and then save like that, and I can save over with any save state I want. Because a new game would the progress would be before it. Yeah, so it works out just fine. I decided to make this video because I'm actually not sure if anyone even knows about this, because I didn't find anything about this when I looked it up. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough for this information. Yeah. So anyone stumbles onto this video, they know. Yeah, there's a way to actually fix this problem. I just proved there is. Yeah. So yeah. So it's not a concern for me anymore. It's a bit annoying, but I have an easy way of fixing it now. So yeah. So now I'm not concerned about it anymore, and yeah, this will be a very awkward video, I'm sure, but this is why I'm just making this all its own video, so I don't have to worry about it for next time, because I didn't want to have to wait for it or whatever. I was even thinking it's on my mind so much, I just want to record episode 20 of XD already, but I'm like, you know what, I'll just make its own video, so for that episode, I don't have to worry about this shit again. Oh boy, yeah. So that was, yeah, trip for me. An issue I didn't want to have to deal with, but I found a way to resolve it. Yeah, it's really bad for me when I come across a problem and I have no idea what to do about it. But yeah, now I know how to fix it, and I'm very happy about that. And like I said before, I didn't find a solution for this online, so I had to figure all this shit out on my own. My God. But yeah, I didn't think it would work, but I'm like, I might as well try, and because things like this, it might actually work, and in case like this, it actually did, so I was rewarded for me trying out stupid things I didn't think would actually, end up doing anything or helping me, and it did. I don't know why it worked, but whatever. I guess the logic is, the progress is before, that's how I'm able to save, I guess. I don't know why it doesn't just work like VBA or Project 64 or whatever. Dolphin's really weird, apparently. So this is a way you can fix this problem. In XD, at least, I have no idea how it works, if it works this way for any other games, but for XD, at least, for me, at least, it works like this just fine, yeah. So, So yeah, I'm assuming for the next episode of XD, I'm just gonna say, hey, I've had issues with regular saves, and just link to this video, just watch this shit, because I don't want to talk about it then, yeah, so, bye dogs are here, I guess, sorry this was kind of an awkward video, but yeah, just wanted to put all this shit behind me already, oh boy, yeah. Okay, before I actually close out the video, I should, I think I technically talked about this before, but I should show this off just in case, because it's pretty important. So I just made a regular save, right, and it worked. But I mentioned before the progress has to be, before the save state, right? So technically the regular save's progress is actually technically after any save states I have right now, right? So if I just decide to close this and I didn't make a save state, that's not a good thing, because, watch this, I'm going to load the save state I just loaded earlier. And there's still graphical issues. Yeah, now it doesn't let me do it. So what I have to do now to resolve this... Like, you're still fine, don't worry. So I know the regular save is like my most current one, so just reset the game. Well, like one option you have is to just do the thing I did before, make a new game, whatever, but you can also do it this way, let me speed... Let me speed through this again, but it's almost at the title screen. Anyways, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, so now my regular save is loaded. So since it's my regular save that's loaded, I can save just fine. Sorry, there's still graphical issues. Pretty sure things are fine. I'll be fine with that. I just need to close the window. I still haven't done that yet. Anyways, so I've regular saved again. I showed if I can. So now I make the save state. So now the save state is after the regular save. Means I can load the regular save. And now I'll be fine. There's still graphical issues. But yeah, since I do that, I have to once again save over the thing save state again, yeah. Just make sure the save state is after the regular save at all times if you're using both, like me. The way I record my playthroughs, I always do that with without thinking about it. Like I always end the recording by making a save state. So that's why I didn't have to worry about it before. But like, this, if you're doing both of them and this issue comes up, just make a new game, whatever, you'll be fine. Just makes absolutely sure you have at least one save state that's after the regular save in terms of progress, always. But like I said before, like I showed off, you have a way to resolve that. It's fine. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but there is a way to fix it, no matter what. So for any save state you have, you could just do that, and you can make regular saves just fine. So yeah, anyways, yeah, that's it for real this time. Bye, dogs are you.